Hi everyone, I'm going to present my content in Assessment 2 about child self-protection awareness through reading material. Here are the contents of this presentation. Let's recap about the background and issue. My research community is AP Wetlands. It is located in the middle of red Australia, which is extremely low in annual precipitation but high in temperatures. Due to the severe conditions in the natural environment, the infrastructure and living resources are relatively scarce, and the local community faces challenges like water supply, electricity, and medical services. As a result of the remoteness and the limited resources, the health status and the education level of the local community are low. Residents of the Aboriginal community faces higher health risks. These issues also led to the core concern of my design in this assessment, child abuse. Here are some key frameworks I want to include in my design. First is decolonizing design. When designing for the Aboriginal community, we should break away from Western centric thinking and avoid marginalization of Aboriginal cultures in the process. Second is community centered design. Child abuse is one aspect, but behind this problem is a systematic issue of the community, I think. Third is participatory design, asks members of the community to be part of the creating process. Then, as a core way of communication and sharing in the culture, including yarning circles in the stage of information gathering should be good. And for problem mapping, Aboriginal kids are the target users to prevent abuse from happening and cultivate a sense of self protection and realization of the situation. The story is based on Aboriginal content using local figures as characters. The purpose of the book is for Aboriginal kids to realize what's proper and what's not, and who should they turn to in the situation. And the reading material should be take the form that is easy to collect, share, and fun to read. So here are three precedents I found that are related to child protection in the Aboriginal land. And here are my design ideas for the appearance of the book. Initially, I want the book to be made from the natural materials from API lands, but it is impractical to share and distribute in this form. Then I want it to be a long, continuous foldable paper. Derived from this idea is my final idea. Make the book into a squirrel. It would be fun to open up and store, and it also corresponds to a snake mythology of the Aboriginal culture. I did some research about animal worship. In the Aboriginal culture, rainbow snake is closely related to the origin of life, and owl is commonly associated with wisdom and understanding and maintaining balance. So for the following three pages, they are the storylines I made up for the comic storybook. The story is about an Aboriginal boy, Waru, who listens to the call of the spiritual protector Al, Yuka, and protects himself from his cousin, Juna. His grandmother and others from the community are later joined together to discuss the issue of child protection. So, in order to better display the content and keep things consistent, I use AI to create comic images based on the story I wrote, and pictures. These pictures correspond to each of the storylines that I put on the previous pages. Now to sketches and physical prototype. Here are some developments of my ideas of the book's appearance. Here are the basic physical prototype and the advanced physical prototype. And here is the material test. Paper will be the material for making the comic scroll, as it is easier to produce and access than other material. Here's display of my final product in 3D model rendering and detailed physical model. Here are the references I used, and thank you for watching.